Hi guys and welcome back. This is Mike Hermes at MH Tutorials, and today I want to show you guys how you can model, texture and light a lightsaber in Autodesk Maya. So let's get started. We're going to start off in our polygons menu and we're going to select a cylinder. We're going to drag that out in the grid, something like that. And then we're going to select our polycylinder 1 in the attribute editor, and we're going to select round cap. I'm going to increase the number of caps so it's going to be nice and round, and the other settings, they're fine. Okay, now select your object, hit E to rotate 90 degrees, make sure we're at 90. Alright, now I need to stretch that out a bit, so I'm going to select it, hit R, and scale it out to something like that. Alrighty, now I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to go to Edit Mesh and select Insert Edge Loop tool, and roughly here I'm going to select 1, 2, and 3, and that will look something like that. Hit 5 for shaded mode. Okay, maybe one more. That's better. Okay. Alrighty, hit Q to get out of that. And I'm going to select these faces. So right click, face mode, click, double click, double click. That's right. Alright. And I'm going to go to Edit Mesh and Extrude. Hit R. Scale that out a little bit. Something like that. And we're going to scale that in like so. And then we're going to select the middle row here. I should get it in one go, but not today. So I'll just have to do it this way. Okay, I got those. Edit Mesh, extrude again, hit R, scale that out. Yeah, looks okay. And I'm going to add some detail to the end here. So I'm going to right click on the end, go to face mode, drag, select this section here. Hopefully I got everything, almost. And it's important to always check that. All right, and hit R to scale that out. Something like that. While it's selected, go to Edit Mesh, Extrude, hit R again, scale it out a bit more, and hit W and pull that out. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay, now we're going to go to our side view and hit 5 for shaded mode. Zoom in a little bit. Right click, go to face mode, and we're going to select these faces. So we got those. Right click on that, assign new material. I'm going to go with a MIA material, select MIA underscore material underscore X. I'm going to go to my material tab in the attribute editor, go to presets, go to Chrome, and select replace. All right. Now, for the saber itself, I'm going to right click, right click, face, select all these faces, right click again, assign new material. I'm going to go with a Fong E, and I'm going to change the color to green. Okay. Now we're just going to quickly set up the scene a little bit. So I'm going to create a quick ground plane. Hit R, scale it out. I'm going to assign some material to it. So right click, assign new material, Fong E, and I'll make that one white, like so. I'm going to create an additional light source. So create lights, point light, hit W, pull that up and pull that out. And in my point light shape tab, in your depth map shadow attributes, select the use depth map shadows. Okay. Now I'm just going to select my saber and rotate that a little bit. Right click object mode first, select it. That's better. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Now, if I render it out like this, I'm not going to get any glow on the saber at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my material that I created, the let's see, the Fong E1, and when you go into the settings here and you scroll down, you got a special effects tab, and there's a slider that you can use for glow intensity. Now the problem is, even when you slide this way up, it's going to be held back, so to speak, and that's because of a setting in your hypershade screen, and I'll show you where that's at. So I'm going to bump this up to, let's say, 0.3. Try that again. Okay, and I'm going to go to Window, rendering editors, sorry, hypershade, and in my hypershade screen I'm going to select shader glow 1. Now when I select that and I go into my attribute editor and look in this tab, you see that under common shader glow attributes there's a setting called auto exposure. Now this is kind of an auto filter that will regulate, stuff like a glowing lightsaber, for example. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch this off. Now we set our value to about 0.3. So we're going to create a position for a render, something like that. Okay. We're going to go to our render settings. And because I used a Maya material, mental ray material in the handle, I'm going to select mental ray. I'm going to go to quality, and I'm going to bump that up to about 1. And in my common tab, I'm going to select a size of HD 720. And if everything is set up correctly, you should now see a lightsaber with a pretty decent glow on it. So here we go. And what's interesting is, as the lightsaber shows up, you think there's no glow on it. In Maya, using the mental ray shader, this glow pops up after the render is finished. So hang on a few seconds. And there you go. So that is how I model and light a lightsaber. I hope you like this tutorial. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section, and likes and subscriptions are really appreciated as always. Thank you, and until next time.